Hi, this is Pin Pop, and I'm here to share another fun adventure in the magic land of Nubbly Wubbly. This is the Nubbly Wubbly Sea adventure. Let's go. It was a beautiful morning in the land of Nubbly Wubbly, and Hame the Gnome decided to get out early and explore the mountains and the seas and maybe even chat a little bit with the enchanted trees. There were all kinds of beautiful colors in the sky that morning. But wait, what's this? Off in the distance, Hame sees three figures approaching. Why, it looks like three people. Wait, they're getting closer. Who could it be? Well, it was none other than his old-time friends Violet, Cora, and Cam. "Hi, guys, how you doing?" said Hame the Gnome. "Well, we're doing good," said Cam. "Guess what? I have George. He was visiting us, and now we've come to bring him back to put him in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. Can we please visit the Nubbly Wubbly Sea, Hame? Please, please." And they all went, "Please, please, 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 please. Nubbly Wubbly, Nubbly Wubbly." And Hame said, "Why, certainly, let's go." As a matter of fact, my friend Snork the Banana is around. I just saw him. He'll give you magic red capes, and they'll allow you to breathe underwater for as long as we want. Welcome, Snork.
Why, hello, everybody. I am Snork the Banana, here to give you special powers. As long as you wear these red robes, you will be able to breathe underwater with no problem at all. But you have to make a pledge to me. Raise your hands in the air and repeat after me. I, Cam, I, Cora, I, Violet, hereby pledge to wear my cape with pride and do only good and work together as a team in the land of Nubbly Wubbly and underwater in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea.
"Woohoo!" shouted Hame. Hame was very excited that his friends had come back to the Nubbly Wubbly Sea, and they were going to share an underwater adventure with George and all their special friends. But Snork chimed back in. "Now, you young people, if you accept this red cape, you must be ready to prove that you can take a battle stance and defend the Nubbly Wubbly Sea against any bad doers if ever that should come up. Do you pledge to do this? If so, say yes." And they all said yes.
"That's excellent," said Snork the Banana. "And now I have some special friends I'd like to introduce you to who will accompany us on our journey to return George to his happy home in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. Special friends, let's introduce you one at a time. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are.
Sally Kissyfish. Isn't she beautiful? Next, I'd like to introduce you to Timmy, large-headed greenscale. Isn't he green? And now, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Dirk, five-toothed guppy. Give it up for Dirk. Woohoo! And here's one of the rarest creatures you'll ever meet in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea or elsewhere. Say hello to Gene, google-eyed purple squid. Woohoo! And I think you all know our longtime friend, Fleeby Deeby. Say hello, Fleeby Deeby. Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby. Fleeby Deeby. And now, a very special guest. In fact, this is George Blowfish's mother and father because it's a hermaphrodite. That means that it has everything it needs to reproduce on its own. And so, please welcome Goldie Pop. Now, the introductions having been concluded, George was very happy to get back in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. He was looking straight ahead, then he was looking right, then he was looking left. He was looking all over to see what kind of adventures they could have next. Then he looked up and he thought to himself, "Ooh, maybe up there I see something that we might have an adventure with. No, wait, maybe looking down here there's an adventure we could have. I don't know, maybe if I look down I could have an adventure down there."
"Hold on there, George," said Snork the Banana. "Before we do anything in this kingdom, we have to go talk to the ruler of the undersea kingdom here in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. And that ruler's name is the Elbedritsh. Let's go see him." "Who approaches me in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea?" said the Elbedritsh.
"Why, it's just George the Blowfish and Snork. Me, I'm the banana."
Oh, Banana, I know you. What can I do for you?
We, meaning me and all of my friends here, would like to just have an adventure in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. Can we do that?
Not unless you pay me homage, you know. You must do something. You know I like songs. Sing me a song right now. Why, yes, sir, said Snork the Banana. It just so happens, your antlerness, that I have a group of starmers here. You know, starmers, part starfish, part merman, and part musician. They have a wonderful tune, and we'd all love to sing it just for you. Everybody, and a 1, and a 2, and a let's go down.
Who's that god in the Nubbly Wubbly Sea with feather scales and a tail of green? Perched on the coral like a statue of stone. It's the Elbedritsh in its undersea home. Oh, Elbedritsh, can you help us fulfill our wish? With your magic, you can help us so. Please, Elbedritsh, help us to roam. Your antlers look so big and strong. We honor you now with this song. Look at them toenails bright and red, and nothing's more handsome than your Elbedritsh head. Oh, Elbedritsh, can you help us fulfill our wish? With your magic, you can help us so. Please, Elbedritsh, come on, help us roam.
Everybody loved the song so much, and they could even see a little hint of a smile on the Elbedritsh's beak. Well, said Snork the Banana, that's our tribute song to you, your Elbedritchness, and I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it immensely, said the Elbedritsh, and now you have full run of the underwater realm of the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. Have a great time.
Thank you. Everybody was really happy.
They explored about a mile to the north, went around a bend, and what did they see? But Octy Nubblepuss. And she was known for being able to create wonderful works of magic. Oh, Octy, what can you do for us? Said George. Why, hi, everybody. Are you hungry? And they all said, sure. I've got a special magic with my 8 arms. I'm going to produce enough Swedish fish candy for everybody. Are you ready? 1, 2, poof. And with that, a giant ink cloud appeared. And when the ink cloud had dissipated and they could see Octy again, she was holding Swedish fish candies for everybody. Fleeby Deeby was so happy he turned upside down over and over again, going, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby, Fleeby Deeby. And Violet was so excited, she just waved her arms like a big old seabird or something like that, going, woohoo, 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 yahoo! She sounded like Goofy. After the celebration and the candy feast, they swam on through a kelp forest and over a rocky area, and they looked down, and what did they see? 3 Nubnars. It is well known that Nubnars love to make up and sing sea chanties as they dress like pirates and play in the sea. And everybody was in luck because the Nubnars had just started their game for the day, and they were ready to sing.
Nubnars, Nubnars, Nubnars are we. We sing and play at the bottom of the sea. Avast there, Swabby, lighten your load and listen to the song of the Nubnar fold. Anchors up, anchors down. Can you hear our playful sound? We work together both night and day. Nubnar families are very tight. Say, Nubnar, avast there, Swabby, lighten your load and listen to the song we sing. We're the Nubnar fold, the Nubnar fold, the Nubnar fold, the Nubnar fold.
Everyone loved the song of the Nubnars and they applauded heartily, but they felt like eyes were watching them. So they turned around and sure enough, there were 3 sets of eyes. It was a Knobster, a Nubble Crab, and Nub Cucumber, and Nub Cucumber was about to have her babies. "Watch this," she said. And with that, ba-ding, all kinds of little Nubcumber babies came out. It was exciting. Upon moving deeper into the sea, they stumbled across 2 Trutterkoffs playing some kind of racket game with a sea doodle. I think the game was called Wampadoodle. But anyway, the sea doodle didn't seem to be enjoying it so much, so they moved on. All of the gang was having such fun, they forgot to look back for poor Fleaby-Deeby, who was having a little bit of trouble keeping up. Fleaby-Deeby, way off the back of the others now, looked up and saw a dark shadow coming toward her. "Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby." She hoped to get the attention of the others in the group. "Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby." It came closer. And oh my gosh, it is a big barp bluefish. "Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby," Fleaby-Deeby cried. "Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby, it's a big barfing bluefish, a big barfing bluefish. Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby."
I'll have you know, little Miss Fleaby-Deeby Starfish, I am not a barfing bluefish. I am barp bluefish. B-A-R-P, barp. Not barfing bluefish. And I am very hungry right now, and you look like you would make a good supper. So come on in, I'm hungry.
Just then, Jean Google-eyed Purple Squid looked around and noticed Fleaby-Deeby wasn't with her anymore. She looked back and she saw what she couldn't believe. There he was. She screamed out, "Why, land sakes, there is a barfing bluefish after Fleaby-Deeby." And off in the distance, you could hear the fish go, "That's barp bluefish, if you don't mind." Turning to see what was going on, Hame quickly recognized that Fleaby-Deeby was in mortal danger. "Come on, Cam. Come on, Cora. Come on, Violet. Let's go protect Fleaby-Deeby." And off they swam toward Barp, Bluefish, and Fleaby-Deeby. Barp was getting dangerously close to Fleaby-Deeby now. She was almost losing all of her energy. She could only weakly say, "Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby, Fleaby-Deeby." Quickly, Cam swum up between Fleaby-Deeby and the rest of the gang, and Barp Bluefish and bravely stood his ground. And then Hame rushed in and said, "Everybody, I have an idea. Step back. I think I know how to defeat Barp Bluefish. Give me room." Hame called to Goldipop and George, "Come over here. Blow as much air from your blowfish bellies as you can into my mouth. Please, let's go. Hurry up. This is very, very important. We don't have much time." And with that, they gave mighty blows. Then, just about the time Barp was about to bite him, Hame turned around and gave him his south end and let it go. All the air. Barp the Bluefish was instantly repelled. As a matter of fact, he turned from blue to green. He was sick in the belly. What was that? I have to get out of here. And with that, he left and they never saw him again, and everybody was so happy and safe. Relieved that they were safe, they all had a good laugh, and Hame stood front and said, "Everybody, today you acted very bravely. You are all special ambassadors to the Nubbly Wubbly Kingdom and Sea, and you are welcome here anytime. What do you think, Snork Banana? Do you think we should give some special awards to our friends here today?" And Snork said, "Absolutely. Let's get the awards right now." "Okay," said Hame. "Fanfare, please. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give our awards. Our first award goes to Goldipop. we name her Lord and Lady of Nubbly Wubbly and crown her a champion of the sea. Next, we have George Blowfish. We name him Prince of Everything Orange in the land of Nubbly Wubbly. And now, it's our sweet Violet, Princess Violet, we shall call her, as we crown her ruler of the trees of Nubbly Wubbly. Next, we are pleased to announce Princess Cora, crowned ruler of the Nubbly Wubbly Sea. And now, Prince Cam, we name thee ruler of the lands and mountains of Nubbly Wubbly. And with that, the ceremony was over, but the party in Nubbly Wubbly was just beginning. Everybody let out a goofy yell, and they all lived happily ever after. The end.